see. Okay. Let me see if this is all okay. Wait a sec, guys. Oh no. This is a whole mess right now. Let me see if it works now. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, it's working. Oh my god, this is a whole mess. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Hi Sabrina. Are you in Busan right now? Or Seoul? Let me find a place to just like set this up. I don't have a selfie stick. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a selfie stick? There we go. I think this should work. Okay, that works fine. Okay, apologies. Wait. Hi everyone. I'm live. Let me just comment. Catherine. It's live now. Hi Vanessa. So let's do what do you call it? Attendance call. Maze, Kasha, Sabrina, and who else? Vanessa's here, and Mel can't attend because she has to go to church. And I know that Catherine should be here, but she's having trouble right now. Nymeria is here. Wow. I didn't see you coming, Nymeria. What's your ID, if you can share? Like, what's your Patreon ID? Is it Pascale? Is that your first name? Oh, okay. Jill's probably dead because she just came back from home. Okay. Isn't Lauren? Lauren isn't. I don't think so. No. Heather is, but Heather is not. Oh, Jackie's here. He just left without saying a word. And like, it's David time ignores the guest. Okay, guys, apologies for being late because a lot of systematical or technical issues. YouTube really has to improve their live streaming interface because I've been doing this for like 3 years and I still can't get the how to fluently make a live stream and do it. Okay, but anyways, as I promised to you guys, hello guys, look at who she is. Look who's here. Hey. Look who's here. Say hi. Say hi. So cute. Oh, she's sleepy. She was just like sleeping. But this is for our Patreon, so you don't get to sleep. Same hair color, yes. She wants to go back to sleep, obviously. Her name's Darong. Darong. She likes licking me. I'm not in Busan. She's in Seoul right now. She wants to sleep. Who has a dog here? Hands up if you have a dog. Look at her tail. And she has a dot on her back. Say hi. Hi. Hi, guys. Sniff. My cat ran away. Oh no. You smell. Everyone had a dog. Oh, it must be so sad to lose your dog. I can't imagine losing her. Okay. So you got your dog. Yeah, she's going back to sleep. So sorry again for being late. By the way, guys, there was an extra factor. Like, I eventually turned on the live with my phone, not the computer, which I was supposed to, but it got delayed even more because I changed my phone. Woo! I changed my phone into an iPhone Max, iPhone 11 Max Pro, just today. It's brand new. I'm just streaming with it. I wish I could show you guys. Oh wait, let me show you. Okay, I'll explain why no Samsung. Okay, here we go. Okay, you can see the three eyes here. It's green. Yeah, it's green. And anyways, okay. So that's my little room. She came. She wants to go out. We got the black one, yay. Yeah, I just changed it. I was like waiting between iPhone and Samsung until the end, like the Galaxy Note 10. But eventually I chose iPhone because I think I'm like too old right now because I'm not really confident enough to do the conversion. Because like, you know how you transfer all the files and apps and all your passwords and blah blah blah, everything, your memos, your what else? Like every single thing on your phone. It if you just change into iPhone, it's like instantly compatible. So I was like, I don't have the time to like handpick everything, like do like install an app and then take it over to Samsung. And so yeah, and also I would have just done it if it was just like photos and just trivial stuff. But okay. She was whining. She wanted to go out. Sorry. So yeah, I would have just chose the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 because it has better functions in my opinion and better hardware. But as a heavy investor, I have a lot of, I don't know if you know the concept of digital wallets, but I have a lot of digital wallets and either in stocks or cryptocurrency and stuff like that. And you have like private keys and you have like public verification certificates, stuff like that. And that is not transferable to other phones. But like if it's an iPhone to iPhone, like you are basically just grabbing the whole thing and just like transferring it between phones. So that became a big factor for me. Like I didn't want to go to the bank again and get that like certificate again and blah blah blah. So at the end, you just roasted all your Patreons for being old. Well, guys, we're all old. You know, we have to admit we're all old. After you're like 25, we're all old. Glad you put some serious thought into it. Yes. But after I've like changed it, I'm kind of regretting right now because like there's literally nothing different except for the fact that I have to adapt to this phone a little bit more because like now the there's no, what do you call it, this there's no um haptic, um what is this, a button, there's no button anymore, so like I have to like swipe up from the bottom, like the hand gestures are different now, so I have to adapt to that center button. Yeah, whatever that is, let's just call it the nipple. Yeah, FaceTime, Face ID, and for in order, like in the old days, in the old days, wait a sec, oh my god, yeah, in the old days, my phone, okay, yeah, in the old days, if you have your phone like this, if you like swipe up like that, you have the what do you call it, you can adjust the lights and the sound and everything like that, right? But right now on the new phone, you have to like swipe down on your left top, and that's very annoying since the screen is so big. Like I have to deliberately use this finger to like swipe it down, so it's, I don't know, I just still have to adapt, but other than that I don't feel anything's very different other than the 3-eye camera. Yeah, so that's that. Anyways, I was having like technical difficulties. I didn't even log into Just David account in this phone, so I was like, oh my god, it's council time. I have to like log in and then like set up all the stuff. Computer's not working, so yeah, that was like a 15-minute excuse. But anyway, so yes, today's topic is just talking about daily stuff. I mean, about the reactions. I have a whole list of reactions to be done here. For example, I want to do a Monster X reaction. Like I should definitely do a Monster X reaction, the follow one, and then Taeyeon Spark is on your way. I'll do it tomorrow. Expect it to be uploaded in a few days. I'm actually thinking of doing an MC Mong um reaction. I don't know, but it's pretty iconic because of the situation itself. So maybe I'll do that one. Maze, what did you request again? Can you remind me? Yeah, so I will be working on the reactions, and one more thing. Just a short, ambitious note. Okay, Monster X follow done. Um, So I really wish my channel can grow to at least 100K by the end of the year, and that's still an achievable goal because for DKDK we, in our prime, we usually got like 30,000 to 40,000 subscribers per month. So we have 2 months until the end of 2019. Yay, Christmas is coming. And during those 2 months, I'm at 60K right now, right? So I just need 40K more to do 100K. And 20K a month is feasible, in my opinion. So I will try to boost up my channel and my reactions. And actually, I saw a big influx of people this month because of TXT. I think I did the TXT reaction rather quickly, and thank you. Please spread the word. And there's a lot of people from TKDK TV that doesn't know I don't have a solo channel as well. So maybe I'll just focus on the promotion, like on TKDK as well. This live only for Discord. No, 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 no. It's for five plus tiers, I think. How do Koreans celebrate Christmas? Christmas vlog. Well, we don't. But yeah, I'll let you know. But anyways, for this month, the mathematical goal should be 80K. and I think it will be possible if I do like real-time fast reactions. So yeah, you didn't post it on Patreon. I did actually. It's on the October monthly live stream. Catherine's from there. Actually, I'll send a notification, yeah, about the change, and then some people can come. Yeah, it's in the initial stream, like the reserved post, so people can access it. Okay. And speaking of Christmas, I wonder how you guys are all preparing for Christmas, because good point. Who was it? Vanessa. Vanessa asked us about Christmas culture in Korea, and to give you a quick summary, it's basically Christmas is a couple day here. It's not family. It's only for couples. Like there are families that celebrate, of course, but the dominant culture is for couples because they all go out, they all date. It's a holiday. They all go to love motels and do their things, and they go see the Christmas trees in plazas and stuff like that. So Christmas has this connotation of, oh, if you are alone, if you're solo, if you're single during Christmas, you're a loser. So everybody becomes very anxious during Christmas season. When Christmas is upcoming, like like me, um, what's a shoujo? Mm, Like me, like if I'm single right now, so if I'm single until Christmas, I'm a loser. And like there's this meme in Korea, like if you're single, actually it's not even a meme. It's like at this point it's like making fun of culture because um do you know the movie Home Alone? Like Home Alone, it's the setting is usually Christmas in it, and it's a very old movie, right? So people say like if you're single during Christmas, just stay home, don't go out and watch Home Alone alone. So so that's the meme here in Korea, and that used to become like an offensive word, like people just trying to offend people who are single, but that actually became a reality, and now like movie channels like CGV or OCN, they all air Home Alone. They just like stream Home Alone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever for the whole day for singles to watch it at home. And then there's like Love Actually and all those Christmas Notting Hill, like all those like lovely movies. And so it's like you feel terrible if you're left home just watching Home Alone by yourself on Christmas. So that's the culture here. So, speaking of Christmas, that's why this is a segue into like dating culture and dating life. I mean, are your friends all in a relationship? If not, you can go out and eat, celebrate. Well, nobody, yeah, just a Christmas family movie. Nobody in Korea wants to hang out with their same sex friends during Christmas because that's seen as a loser too. I mean, I don't give a fuck about what other people think of us, and not a lot of people do anyways, but it just it's just the common culture. It's just like how people think. It's like they make fun of each other or make sarcastic jokes on themselves. Like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my like three dick friends. That things like that. Like, oh, I'm a miserable person. But Christmas sogeting, that would be kind of if it goes out well, it'll be romantic. But if it doesn't, it will be more miserable. Christian, yes, for Christian people, they go to church. They go to church and celebrate. But that's just it. Yeah. Right. Interesting, right? So, and even if it's not Christmas, the the dating culture here is so big. If one of you guys, like, who's been to Korea here? If you've been to Korea or Seoul, you will notice. Yes, exactly. Time of the year where you feel lonely, like it's cold. Like Kasha has been to Korea. If you go to like crowded areas or like busy districts, you'll notice every single fucking person is holding hands, like, cuddling together, like in the movies or like the parks or whatever. Like 8 out of 10 people on the streets are all just like dating. You should start a trend to make it cool to go out with friends so no one would say anything. I mean, no one would say anything directly to you, but these people have this mindset, like, in themselves, like, So, yeah, if you come to Korea, just try to observe the streets in, like, Gangnam or Hongdae. I always thought the couple seats in the cinemas are weird. Yeah, that's, like, a good representation of the huge couple culture here. And, wow. Yeah, they move around in twos. Yeah, and the thing that sucks is the thing this really sucks. I go to the movie theaters solely for popcorn. I mean, of course, the movie, but popcorn is like 50% of my motive. And I love popcorn. I need a large popcorn by myself. So a large popcorn is like $6, and a Coke is like $2. So that's like in total it's like $8, right? But there's no, like, for single people, there's not there's no like set there's no set for single people. Like, there is a single set, but that's like a small popcorn with a small Coke. I want a big Coke and a big popcorn. And they only sell a combo called a love combo. It's actually named a love combo, and then they give you a big popcorn with two medium-sized Cokes, and it's cheaper than the single ones combined. Like, I said it was $8, right? But the love combo would be like 7.5 or $7. So so it's it's more beneficial for me to buy a love combo by myself because it's cheaper and you get two Cokes, right? So it would be obvious, like, if I order like a large popcorn and a large Coke, the cashier would say like, "Oh, but if you choose the love combo, it's gonna be cheaper." And then I'm like, "But I'm alone here. I'm like, I'm single. I don't have a girlfriend right now, and I don't want to order a love combo. I just have to like carry all that by myself. That sucks." So I'm just like ranting over here, but yeah, that is so unfair, right? Like, the connotation they give you, the pressure they give you with the combo's name, it sucks. So yeah, that just shows how the couple culture is big here. But I really don't dislike the couple dominant culture here. Like, if you're not a couple, you're a loser. That's bullshit. Yeah, couple culture in Korea is strong. All the stores with couple clothing and etc. Exactly. Shame, date now, so you have a girlfriend till Christmas. So exactly. So people are like getting desperate during Christmas season when the weather becomes cold and stuff. Like, people are like literally trying to find a partner, whether it's going to be long term or whatever. Like, people are like, "Oh no, I can't spend Christmas alone." Like, they're getting all desperate. You should talk about this on Just David, really? You think people would be interested? Still don't get the 100 to 200 days, like the celebrations, right? It's so interesting, really. Okay, okay, maybe I'll talk about it. But yeah, um, so, anyways, I'm getting desperate myself too because, like, I want to love myself. I want to be an independent being and all. But if you're in this society and everyone around you is acting like that way, in that way, you get affected, nevertheless, right? In to some degree, and I am not immune from that. So I'm like, oh shit, like, the end of the year is coming. Everybody's just gonna be like spamming Instagram posts with, like, hands holding with, like, I don't know, two coffees and like, so I get it's a lot of pressure, yeah. So I myself, not just because of Christmas, it's always good to have some like person who you can rely on a little bit. Not just in Korea, it's everywhere, right? So yeah. Anyways, so I'll tell you my story. Like, feel free to share your story as well. Your dating, what your dating status quo. But for me, I'm like, we do get affected when we see that too. Yeah, we're all humans at the end. For me, so there was this girl I met. Actually, I met in a professional setting. I actually wanted her to appear on our DKDK video, and I was trying to like basically cast her, you know. So she has an interesting profile. She has an interesting. She's a person who can talk about a few things. So I was like, yeah, for my tea time with David. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's almost getting like 500K views. So proud. Um, it's even my first episode. Yay. um, but yeah, it was a guest for Tea Time with David, and I met her for initial meeting. I was like, yeah, so there's this program I'm planning. I filmed like 3 people already. I think you would be an interesting subject for like episode 4. Would you have the intentions of maybe appearing? And then I bought her like dinner, or I treated her dinner because like, it's kind of professional to treat her. And then yeah, I met her, and she seemed very interesting, and she was the thing that I got sold was her, like, she's a very warm-hearted person, and it's very hard to she's the thing is, she's very rich. She's very rich. I can see that she's very rich. You're traveling all the time, so dating is interesting. It's the first time I'm single in a while. Oh my god, Sabrina, if you're gonna be in Korea, or I don't know, in Asia, you need to step up, your game. But what? What do you mean, Vanessa? So, you haven't told me? What? So anyways, where did I leave? Uh, yeah, we had dinner. She's very interesting, and oh, she's very she's actually very rich. Yeah, she's actually very rich. Not that it really matters, but like, it's a stereotype, but kind of a truth at the same time. But like, rich kids or spoiled kids usually don't have a lot of compassion for like poor people or other people. That's what I've observed from people around me, like in Korea. Like, um, like kids from rich families, they don't really care about like poor people, or try to do volunteer work, or like, donate. They enjoy golf. They go on trips, like for overseas trips, blah blah blah, and they post it on Instagram and flex and stuff like that. But this person, when I talked to her, she's actually from the same school, like Yonsei. So she's like top tier, like in the social hierarchy. Like, she's rich, she's well educated, but the work she does, like, I asked her, why do you do your work? Like, she interviews, and she tries to like fundraise for a lot of like poor people, or um, socially challenged, like, you know people who are on the lower side of the society. And she was like, oh, she started the job, and started to get like a lot of compassion for these people, and she really wanted to help out, and she never experienced that for herself, and she was like so shocked about the situation. So if she had some kind of role she could play, she wanted to like spread the influence on social media or the platform. And she's currently on a platform that's really big. So yeah, and I was like really touched with her motive, like, because it seemed really pure, because she was not even gaining a lot of money doing her current work. and so obviously the motive is not money or fame or nothing. So I was like, oh wow, this person really sincerely wants to help out like people, regardless of being rich and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the. I mean, yeah, not all rich people are rude, of course, but I was like really touched. It was a type of person I've rarely seen, and then I got interested, and then I was like, yeah, like I'll contact you, and then it just like naturally happened, and we met a few more times, and mm, I don't know how much I should go on detail because it's a work in progress, but anyways, there's good wind blowing. I would say there's a good wind blowing. Um, One big step was like we were talking about like how life is so toxic and how we're burnt out with work and stuff like that. And then I said I need an escape. So we actually went on a day trip to the ocean, the beach, and you can see it on my Instagram. So actually, you could actually check out who she is. Like she's in the comments of that post. But I went to a beach, and she's the person who took the picture for me, and yeah, we went to the beach, and it was like yeah, that famous ocean trip. Danny's always talking. Oh fuck. He's been he's been spilling this to every single person we meet. Like he's like, oh, David went on this beach trip with this girl, not doing his editing job. The truth is, I did my editing. I did my editing the day after. I sacrificed my weekend to do editing. Anyways, so I went on the trip, and then it was really good because there's nobody in the beach. We just like took pictures of each other, um, and went into a cafe, drank and ate some like raw fish, and drank some soju. But I was the driver, so I couldn't drink. And then oh, Maze already knows. Wow. But yeah, she got really drunk, and she was like, leaning on me while I was like in the car, and like she wanted me to feed her ice cream and stuff like that, and I felt very weird, but I just left it there. Like, even when she was like leaning on my shoulder and stuff, I was like, okay, is this a sign or is this really her just being drunk? So I wasn't sure of that, and it was like a very early phase, like it was like our second meeting or something, but I didn't go any further, and oh, she just texted me right now. I didn't really go one step further and just left it there. Is it signs? Do you think so? Anyways, I didn't do anything, and just let it be, and I just took her home. And this is the dramatic part. So you guys have Netflix and chill, right? That's the phrase that nobody uses, but everyone understands. So it's like Netflix and chill. So people are like, "Oh, you want to come over and Netflix and chill?" Like that's the phrase. But in Korea, it's like ramen 먹고 갈래? It's like, do you want to come in and eat some ramen? It's very weird, but it's from a movie or a drama, and this actress says that to the actor, the main actor, and things happen. So it's like, oh, you want to come in and eat some ramen, and then oh, screen goes dark, and next day morning they're on the bed naked. That's that shit. So yeah, I took her home. I was in front of her house, and she was like, oh, but I'm kind of feeling hungry. Like you drove like 3.5 hours. Like, aren't you hungry? I'm like, yeah, maybe. I'm always hungry. And then she was like, do you want to come in and eat some ramen? She literally said that phrase. It was like literally translated into like, oh, do you want to Netflix and chill? Like, who whoever says that in real life? It's like, do you want to Netflix and chill? Like, have you ever heard that in real life? Not in a joking term, but in like a serious term. But she was like, do you want to come in and eat some ramen? And and I laughed. I was like, I snorted. I was like, oh, you've heard it before. Oh my God. I was like, are you serious? Like, like, you and I both know what that means. Like, are you serious? No. And she was like, yeah, why not? I'm so hungry. Like, literally, let's eat ramen. And then I was like, okay, whatever. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning. Like, I don't have anything better to do. So why? I, so I just went in. It's very weird because like she was all drunk and all, and she was sober by then because like she slept the whole drive back home. Yeah, maybe she really wanted ramen, right? So like I believed that, and I went in and I sat down on the table. It was very weird because like you're going into a house where a woman lives alone, and maybe she wanted ramen, but I was just sitting there, and then she's like, "What kind of ramen do you want?" And she was like, she made me pick stuff, and then I was like, "I want that one," and then she was like, "Do you know how to cook ramen?" And I was like, "Yeah, who doesn't?" And she was like, "Actually, I don't." And I was like, "What? You don't know how to cook ramen?" And she was like, "Yeah, actually, I've never cooked ramen by myself in my whole life. Maybe like 3 times, but it was very bad." So I was like, "Why haven't you cooked ramen before?" And she's like, "Oh, we had like a, what do you call it? An auntie, like housemaid, a housemaid or whatever. What do you call it? Like the person who works at your house." Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's like, "Yeah, I had a maid and she always did the cooking for me, and I never got to like I always had to just say like I want to eat ramen, and then she would cook it with me." And she's been living, yeah, nanny, yeah, exactly. She's been living alone just since this month, and she was like, "That's why I have never cooked ramen before." I was like so dumbfounded. Okay, okay, yeah, I will cook this ramen for you. And then, yeah, I was literally cooking ramen there, and she was like looking behind me. I was like, "Oh, that's how much water you have to pour in. Oh, the soup comes first, and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff." So, yeah, yeah. Basically, we cooked ramen. It was so good. I'm a amazing ramen cooker. And then we ate it, slurp slurp, and I was like, I was confused. Like, I was still in the shock of like, do you want to come in and eat ramen? I was still in the shock that I'm in this person's house and I don't know what she wants. But I didn't want to take risks because I'm that kind of person, and I thought she might not be completely sober yet. So I'm that person that tries to respect people. So I was like, okay, the ramen was good. Today was an amazing day. Thanks for going on the trip together. And it's late, so you should take a shower and go to sleep. I'm gonna head home too. And then I just came out. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I just came out. Literally nothing happened. And then I told this story to my friends, and they were like all like hitting me and saying like, "Oh my God, you are such a fucking stupid like dude." Like, that's like a 100% sign of her like wanting blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm not sure. Like, she was drunk. She must have really wanted ramen and stuff like that. And then that all went over with. And then like after that, I was quite worried because like her texting response speed kind of like became dull, like became like slower. I was like, oh, maybe she really like wanted something, but she thought I was being disrespectful or like kind of like neglecting her or something like that. I got worried, and then I was desperate too because of Christmas, and I was like, okay, if I want to make this happen, I need to take the extra step. And I was like, yeah, maybe she felt rejected. Exactly. Like, for like I consulted with my female friends, and then the female friends were my girl friends were like, if a girl goes to that extent, like leaning on your shoulder, like, doing all this aegyo and asking you to come over to her house, it's like giving you everything. like putting down all your ego. And if you don't catch that signal, and if you just like act as if nothing happened, the girl would feel rejected. So she would feel like, I don't know, like stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, maybe too, but like I just didn't want to take any risks. Like I could do better. All I have to do is like show that I'm interested furthermore, and I was just trying to be respectful. So yeah, I became desperate because her response speed was getting slower. So I was like, okay, so when do we meet next time? And then yeah, we made an appointment. We made a date, and I asked her like, let's go drink, because like last time it was unfair. I didn't get to drink, and if I drink, I would have the like courage to say like, oh, you want to go out and meet and stuff like that. And we made a date, but unfortunately, I was really I was really worried. I would take a sober signal before a drunken one. Yeah, exactly. I just want to be sure. Um, but she suddenly canceled the date because she said like, I am so sick, like she was feeling about to die. And I was like, oh, is this just her trying to like distance herself from me? And I wasn't really sure, but she was like, oh, I need to just sleep today, and I'm so sorry I can't see you. I was like so sad. I was like all like dressed up and stuff, and then she was like, suddenly, I'm so sick, and I was like, ah, okay. And then yeah, whatever, like just get better. And then after that, yeah, I asked everything, and she said like, I just need some sleep medicine. Yeah. And then she woke up at like 10 and said like, oh, I kind of feel better right now. And then she said she was going to go to the cafe, like a 24-hour cafe, to finish her assignment for tomorrow. And I just like said this in the air, like out of thin air. Like I was like, no, do you want me to go? Come with you, like study? And then she was like, really, you would do that? And I was like, yeah, because she said she was feeling sad that she was sick and she had to go to the cafe alone and finish this assignment. And I was like, yeah, like why not? And then I suddenly just started to go to her house. This is like which is like 1 hour away at 11 p.m. And then yeah, eventually we met. We went to the cafe and we studied together until like 3 a.m. And she was very happy with that, and she said she was very thankful. And yeah, that was that. We went to a coin karaoke and sang like 3 songs after that. And then I said goodbye. And and what happened and what happened yesterday is the most important part. So I want you guys to judge this. So yeah, just goodbye. No kiss or hug. No. So I think she kind of like recovered her, I don't know, heart or emotions towards me, because I'm an introvert. I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, guys. I'm a Virgo. And then yesterday yesterday we rescheduled the drinking, and but actually she said, oh, my sickness, my cold is not gone yet, so I think I won't be able to um, drink. And I was like disappointed because I thought she was kind of like flaking out again. But nevertheless, I insisted like, oh, do you want me to take you home, like drive you home from, she was at a very far place from her house, and drive you home. And then she said, yeah, that would be wonderful. Like I can't drink, but we can have dinner and like some coffee or tea. And then I was like, yeah, okay. I went to fetch her, and we had some like kukbab, which is like ajashi, stuff. And we ate it together. I bought her some medicine, and we went to Starbucks. She wanted some cake, so she bought me cake and coffee. And after that, what naturally happened was it was very cold. Like she was very cold because she had a cold, and the the weather's getting cold. And like I don't know how it happened, but we were just walking around my office area, and it's deserted at night, and there's nobody there. So I mean, like she was kind of cold, so I was like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like patting her shoulder, but she kind of like like came close into me. Like she kind of like leaned on me again because like it was cold, and she was like shuddering. So I was like like going around her shoulder and stuff like that, and she was like, oh, something like that. We were walking towards the car, and then naturally held hands. And I don't know if she held hands because she was really, really cold or not. But, anyways, we held hands. And then she went to the car, and she was really, really sick. She was like getting a fever. And then, um, yeah, she wanted to sleep. I turned on like a very like a drowsy, comfortable playlist, and turned on the heater and stuff, and she said she was okay. It was very warm there. And then when I was like driving, she I don't know how it happened, but she kind of like I don't know, like she kind of leaned on my shoulder again. Your internet froze. Okay. This is some hot tea, but she kind of like she was like like swaying back and forth because like she was sleepy, and then she kind of leaned on my shoulder again, and then she bumped. I was like, oh, I'm she was like apologizing, I'm so sorry, you're always driving, and you know like I'm always sick and sleeping. And then she like kind of like touched my hand. She held my hand, and I lent my left hand because I need one hand to like steer. And she held it like asleep until we got to her house. It was like an hour drive, and I was like, my hand was getting so sweaty, but I was just like, I was driving like this, like it was so stiff. I was like just, and she's like sleeping, and I don't want to wake her up, so I'm just like, like sleeping like this, and like driving like that, very slow. And once we got to her house, um, this is the part though. This is the part that gets tricky. I mean, I like her too. I'll be honest. It gets tricky here. This is the thing I want to ask. So I stopped in front of her house, and then this time I legit needed to upload DK News. Sarah said it was done. I had confirmed it, and I legit needed to upload it because like Danny and I agreed that the Wonho news was like very crucial in timing wise, so we had to upload it ASAP. So I was like, I need a Wi-Fi, and I was like, I just said like, oh, we're in front of your house, like we're all here, and she was like, oh, thank you so much. Like I'm so sorry I slept. I was like, it's all okay. And I asked her like since I was invited last time, I asked her gently like I just need to use the internet for a while. I really need to upload this video, but could I come in and like use it, just upload it and go quickly? And then she was like not like shaking her head and saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just really want to go to sleep right now, and if you come to my house, I think I'll be like too like, I would want to like treat you as a guest and stuff. So I think I'll be like I think I'll wake up from my sleep, and I really just want some good rest right now." And I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna sit there in the table and do my stuff and leave." But I don't know. But anyways, like yeah, I respect your opinion. And then I go take a hot shower, and she was like, "Okay, thanks." And then yeah, I was kind of like torn that I got rejected again, but Anyways, before I let her in, this is really embarrassing, but I I slightly like kissed her on the you know yeah, I slightly kissed her, like not a French kiss or anything, just like a like the drama kisses, like this, and said bye bye, like have a good night, and you don't know. What do you don't know? You don't know. You want the details? But I just like slightly gently kissed her on the lips, and um she kind of she was like kind of shocked from the like she was kind of shocked for the first second, and then it gets weird here, and then she just kept on saying like after that her immediate response was like, oh sorry, sorry, like sorry, sorry for everything today. And then like I think the context was like I'm sorry she can't let me into her house. She was sorry that she made me drive her home, and she's sorry she you know flaked the drinking meeting. Yeah, exactly. So and then I kissed her, and then she just said like sorry again, and then she opened the door and just like ran into her house. And I was like, what does this mean? Was that sorry, like, with the meaning of rejecting me? Like, I can't go on further? Or, anyways, after that, we're still texting. We're still texting, and we have another meeting this week. But it was really weird because everything was so good. We held hands, and she was so grateful, and she seemed to like me, like leaning on my shoulder and stuff. But when I did that, she was like sorry, and then she just ran away. And after that day, like I didn't really mention it because I think she's kind of shy about it or whatever, or like whatever reason it is, I didn't mention it. But we're still texting, and we made a meeting appointment for next week. I don't know how that's gonna go, but anyways, I'm confused. I'm confused right now. She was simply sick. I think she's shy. Again, wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't blame on it illness. Don't think it's rejection. She was sick. She wanted probably things to go good, but she felt sick. Wait how the meeting goes. Maybe she was embarrassed because she was not in good condition. Next day you may have maybe don't initiate contact first. So anyways, I'm with mixed feelings. Just meet again and when she feels better. Yeah. Yeah. Or if we ever meet again. Like that's gonna be the point. But she was embarrassed and said, yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I'm confused. And yeah. Maybe she'll flake next time, but hope not. Maybe she needed to puke. I don't know. Clear communication is better. Do not leave too many things up for interpretation. Yeah, I really wanted to do that, but every single time it feels like an inappropriate setting because she's either drunk or she's either sick. So I don't really get the timing to like say something like really sincere. So, but I will try to do clear communication next time. Yeah. So this is all the whole story for me getting prepared for Christmas. Good thing the story ended with a case where Kasha would fly to South Korea and slap you. What are you gonna do on your next date? Drink, because we gotta drink. We agreed to drink, so it's gonna be drinking next date. Are you coming to Korea, Maze? Like for the Monster X Prep? protest. Be transparent about what you both want. Yeah, I hope it works out for me too. Don't get too drunk. I I don't get drunk, so it's all okay. I even bought I even bought medicine that helps me don't not get drunk. Oh, you have a lecture to present this Thursday. Oh, if it helps, and I had a situation like that, and I was the sick one. Oh, really? What was your inner feelings or inner intentions? I did like the guy, but I was way too sick. Oh, okay. Okay, but I will take the holding hands and stuff like that in an optimistic light. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's my little, work in progress story. You should tell her how you feel. I mean, I literally gave her a kiss, so isn't that enough? Mm, yeah. At least you might be alone. Not be alone, right? Yeah, that's that. So I wish everybody out there is having a good love life or dating life, except for me. Um, yeah, and oh, and another thing I wanted to do is you gotta wear her down. Another thing I wanted to do is make a potential fandom name for Just David. Nothing really important or crucial, but what's wear you down? What do you mean by wearing you down? I don't know what that means. What medicine is that? What? I don't understand what's going on. Oh, the drinking one. Wait, I'll show you. It's this. I think it's American. It says it's manufactured in America. It says made in USA. Why it feels like I watched an episode of K-drama. You know this? To make someone gradually lose their energy. What? What does that mean? I have no idea. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, anyways, I'd like to decide a potential fandom name for Just David. So if you have any ideas, I don't have any ideas right now other than the Cubs. Last time we talked about like Cubs. But if you have any cute ideas, like Jackie is really good on this. I don't see Jackie a lot right now. Spoon of olive oil before drinking. Wow, that's a very medicinal ceremony. Um, yeah, if you have any ideas for a cute fandom name, like you could put in the comments for this live stream or whatever at Discord. Like a lot of people here are on Discord, so like put the ideas on Discord. And look forward to my reactions. For next week, I will do the Monster X and the Taeyeon one, and some more other upcoming ones. Oh, and IU is back again. And also Maze, I have not sent your letter yet, but I will. Uh, wait. Next live stream. Oh yeah, I will give you a update. Oh, so okay, actually, now I have to write 2 letters. So Heather's not here, but Heather and Maze are supporting me a lot, and you get the perk of the handwritten letter. So I have my letters ready for you. I bought a cute Korean fashion style letter. Oh, Hyuna and Idon, yes, I will react to them then. So I will send my handwritten letter to you. And I know that a lot of you guys overlap with DKDK Patreon, and we are going to write handwritten letters for you guys who have supported us more than 6 months next week or something like that. So okay, I will expect that letter. Thank you all, guys. And I think it's been an hour, so we can shortly like end the live after like some short conversation. If you want to ask me some questions, or if you want to share me anything, like let's do the live a little like 10 more minutes. And I still need to do the design for the DKDK merge, so I'm not sleeping. Thanks for the story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it's a boring K-drama story, right? Nothing dramatic. Well, if the term dramatic is used in the K-drama sense, maybe. Gotta wait for the next K-drama episode next month. Maybe I should make it into like these animated series like Lanky Box or Terry does. You know, those kind of style videos. You like my haircut? It's basically the same, but I just like trim the sides. My golden hair is disappearing now. By next month, I'll be black. Thank you. Thank you. Any questions or any stories you want to share with us? Wow, I got so much work to do. I got to prepare DK News. I got to prepare the design for the merge. Looks good on you, but change the color back to being ashy. I can't, my grandma. We'll miss your golden hair, yeah. You have the Hobie hairstyle right now, yes. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. The song on the side. I was watching Run BTS yesterday. I watched it like for an hour. They were like running around the duty-free store and finding cards and stuff. Are you going to do merch for your channel, my Just David channel? As for now, I don't really have plans because my channel is relatively small, and I believe that if you want to have merch, it should be over like at least 500k. So that's great to listen. Yeah, you guys gave me a lot of courage, so I'll try to. I would say I'm very romantic in general, like compared to a lot like Korean guys are very romantic. I've been with a lot of like foreign people, like foreign dates, and they always say that they're always like this is kind of like, you know, jerking off myself, but they always say that they're amazed by how like respectful I am, or Korean guys are in general, like how they treat women. Like I don't know, but they always say that they're amazed. Yeah. Are fighting, yes. So I mean, the reason I say I'm romantic is because like there were back in the days when I was dating this my first girlfriend. I dated her for 4 years, and before I went to the military for like 2 years, I took her home, which is a 1 hour bus drive. It's a satellite city, and I I took her home every single night. Every single night I met her, and people called me crazy, but I just wanted to make sure she went home safely. So yeah. And then I always took care of the special day, 100, 200, 1 year, like Bebrero Day celebrations. And on our 3rd year or 1 year or whatever, I rented a cafe, like a small cafe, a very small cafe. And like made a projector beam like with like, you know, cheesy ass movies, and I learned the guitar solely um, to like play it for her. Now I forgot all of it. I I I I I prepared like very easy songs, like very like with only 4 codes. I think it was like Jason Mraz's "I'm Yours" and Bruno Mars. It's a beautiful night. You're looking for something dumb to do. I think I'm gonna marry you. Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't gonna marry her, but I just sang it anyways. And it was I use like 3 songs. It was I'm Yours, Marry You, and I Use Something. Yeah. Good old days. I don't have the passion anymore. Your boyfriend is like actually the same. Yay, Vanessa. You have a very good boyfriend. A big no-no when dating in Korea. What's the worst thing a foreigner has ever done on a date with you? Dating a foreigner from a Korean perspective. Worst thing a foreigner has ever done to you? Honestly, if you're a Korean guy, I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's difficult to not be satisfied with dating a foreigner. Because a foreigner has all the aspects a Korean guy wants. What is deprived from a Korean girl? Less obsessive behavior. Very cool. Doesn't. I mean, there are jealous type of people, but they're um, more free with like you meeting your female friends and stuff like that. They respect your jobs, like profession. Like when you're doing work, they don't obsess on like texting you like real time. Like if you're not texting her back for like 10 minutes, they won't get upset, and they'll just respect that you're doing work right now. And also, oh, you would have married me instantly. Wow. But I forgot the guitar. That's the important. There's a website you can date an oppa for a day. And another part is like Korean girls. This is stereotype too. Not all people are like that, but Korean girls are very dependent on men. They they expect men to buy them meals, carry their purses, carry their purses while they're in the bathroom, drive them all around, um, stuff like that. Like mild symptoms of a gold digger, you know? So, yeah, like Korean guys are actually becoming tired of it because the discrepancy between what women on this side, like as feminists, are claiming, like they're independent women, they want to, like they're equal with men, but at the same time they are very dependent on men. So like there's a gap between what they say and what they act. So like men are getting like pissed off of it, like so I don't know, but foreigners have a very open-minded and cool nature in general, like comparatively to Korean girls. So I don't think there are any like downsides. Of course there would be. I mean, there would be a language barrier, and um, oh, it's very hard to meet a vegan person in Korea though. Like not because of like you don't respect the person's diet, but just because of the restrictions of places you can go, like the the restaurants, the number of restaurants you can go to. That's a restriction. I'm not gonna date a poor guy or jobless man because I end up paying for them most of the time. I'm done taking care of them. You are an angel, Maze. I have never seen a woman in Korea do like that. And oh yeah, what was that about? Oh, you got pissed when they told you're a white horse. Yeah, about the white horse thing, that is just for like disgusting perverted men. It's like a fantasy. It's like, yeah, it's like a fantasy because like I have to tell you that I don't think like not even 1% of the whole male population in Korea would have the opportunity to date or have a sexual relationship with a foreigner, especially white people in general, because like not discriminating in anything, but if you look at the porn business in Korea or Japan, predominantly the ratio of white people, or like if you go to like districts in the business districts, they have um, Russian room salons. It's like karaoke's where Russian models or Russian people who are all white come out and like pour you drinks and you can like hug them and like stuff like that. They have like flyers of that like rolling on the floor like. So there's this like fantasy towards white people in general, white girls, also white males as well. And that's the reason there's that term called white horse, riding the white horse. But it's only used among like very disgusting Korean guys, and I'll have to admit that I've heard it before in the military, and yeah, I've heard some ignorant people asking me, and, like among my friends too, like when I was dating like foreigners and stuff, like they were asking me like, "What's it like riding a white horse?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." I won't even tell you about my private life with a Korean girl. Why would I like specifically, you know, go into detail? So yeah, it's a distorted, um, fucked up term. Once somebody heard me speaking Polish, and I heard them saying I'm a Russian hooker. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of like Russian prostitutes in Korea, so the whole reputation is kind of tainted. And if you're like tall, you're white, and you use like non-fluent English, like English with an accent, they'll automatically think you're a Russian prostitute or something like that. So yeah, there in every society there are disgusting people and fucked up people. Yeah, most Koreans are incredibly nice, of course, of course. Oh, actually, there are a lot of YouTubers in town right now. Briss is here, PD's here. I think Roseanne's here too. I think I'll meet up with them. Like, a lot of people aren't here, so yep. And it's kind of late, so I'll have to prepare DK News and the merch. We're having a presentation, inner company presentation. Danny, me, and Sarah. We're all doing presentations in front of each other. Oh yeah, there are fetishes about Asian girls a lot too. If you think of it reverse wise, I bet like it's a landslide. Yeah. Western. I mean, the thing is like I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but out of observance in the Western society, like, people always say like, "Oh, like white people are fetishized or like black people are fetishized or like black people are discriminated and blah 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 blah." But at the end, if you look at the Asian representation, the Asians are always at the like bottom of the chain. They're not even recognized for discrimination. They're just thought of as okay of being made fun of, even by black people. So like black people have a lot of like there's a lot of history, there's a lot of discrimination, especially in America, slavery and stuff like that. So there's like deeply rooted consciousness, and there's a voice for that. Although it's not heard often, but there's a strong voice, and there's a consciousness that we should not, discriminate people. But for Asian people, what I see is like they're just constantly, yeah. So I think Asian people are still like on the bottom part of the social hierarchy. There's a Korean guy's fetish too. There are literally girls at a bar I went to. They told me they were just traveling to Seoul to hook up with Korean guys. Yeah, these days a lot for like because of K dramas, K idols, BTS. Yeah, and to be honest, like when I'm on Tinder, I see a lot of these girls. For me, it's like being a YouTuber, having a lot of followers, and being a Korean guy. Like all these factors, all in one. Like people, yeah, yeah. Asian men are looked down upon, and Asian girls are highly sexualized. Exactly. Anyways, society is always disgusting on one side. Yep. It's 1:30, and I think I'll go for now. And yep, if you have any more questions or if you want to continue the talk, please put it on the Discord chat. Thanks for attending. Thanks for watching this live stream, supporting me for another month, ending on a positive note. Yeah, and I will try my best to crank up these reactions, and hopefully by the end of the year, at least 80K, or no, let's set the goal as 100K. Yeah. You made a poll for you on Off Topic. Thank you. Oh, Josh was here too. I didn't know that. So, thank you for watching, supporting me. 100K until next year. Josh, you gotta go back and hear my love story. 300K views for tea time. No, it's actually 400K views. I think it's gonna hit 500K by in 2 or 3 days. Now, right now it's wait, right now it's 430K. 430K, so it's gonna probably hit 500K in a couple days. Yay! Successful first debut. Solo content. And Danny was always bitching, like, oh, I have like the Danny Kim show, like why don't you do your own solo show, like I was like, I'll do it, and like, oh, you just don't have the balls to do it, and blah 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 blah, and like, and to be honest, I was like, well, I don't think you did Danny Kim show. I mean, ultimately it's for our channel, but I think you did it because like you want yourself like your own name, a show out of your own name. And don't frame me like, like I'm not doing good for the channel. Like you did it out of your own motive. Of course for the channel, but I think it's like you want your own show like 80%, and then you want to get like, like other opportunities out of it, and then 20% is for the channel. Like I see through you, and then now you're putting me on the spot and saying like, oh, I'm just doing all the hard work here while that David's not doing anything. I'm like, okay, I'll do my own show, and then I did it. Successful, right? Not getting canceled, getting more views, right? So now Danny can't shit on me, so I'm happy about that. And yep, that was the end of the live stream. Thank you for watching. And more. Hope you like the vlog. Maybe I'll do that Christmas vlog, Christmas video, and I'll just try out spontaneous stuff on Just David. I'll let you know time by time in the Discord chat. Yeah. Fighting for the girl and the 100K. Thank you, Nymeria, for entering the Discord chat. Hope you have a fun time with all our other people there, patrons, and I will be present too. Yeah, get the girl. I'll text her right now. I've left her for 30 minutes, well, for an hour. So, bye bye, guys. Have a good day. Have a good lunch, good dinner, and see you back on the reactions and the Discord chat. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you, Sabrina. Hearty sale, yes. Josh, thank you. Bye, Maze. Bye, Catherine. Good luck with the girl. Bye, Kasha. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, Vanessa. Bye, Jackie. Bye. Bye, bye.